Micah Frankel at the UFC Fan Expo. The 2025 Hall of Fame happened last night. Mark Kerr, it's your big night. What did that mean to you? Walking the red carpet, the induction, getting to make that speech. Can you encapsulate those feelings?
It's been hard to describe. I told DJ last night, I said, I'm vibrating. I said, I don't know if that qualifies as an emotion, but it's just a lot of emotions in me. Everything kind of stirred up at one time. It was an incredible experience.
I'm guessing it's been about 2 years between the movie and finding about it at the Hall of Fame, the whole process of getting together?
It's been a little bit longer. So July 2019 is when I first got contacted by Brad Slater, who's DJ's agent, and that's when the process started. And then the whole world fell apart during the pandemic, and then you had the Screen Actors Guild strike. So I literally just proceeded with my life like that was never going to happen. And then in the fall of 2023, everything kicked back in, and I started talking to DJ and his people, and they're like, "Hey, it's greenlit, we're going." I'm like, "What?" And then everything just boom, we're here.
What are the emotions that were coming out in you when you're helping write the screenplay for it, when you're starting to think back and take in all these huge memories?
So my first trip up to Vancouver, where they did a lot of the filming, each department I walked into was like a little time capsule. It really had, it had rings, it had shoes, it had clothing that I wore 25 years ago. And it was all done up for DJ to wear and for Emily to wear. And they rebuilt my house in the basement, in the studio part of the facility. And it was really surreal. I mean, it's beyond, I've been trying to find a better word than surreal, because it's beyond that. It was deja vu. It was a little bit serendipitous, like, whoa, like they had paintings and pictures, and it's crazy.
What? I'm sure everybody's asked you, but what are the emotions when you see DJ and he comes out and he looks like young you?
Yeah, well, all I could do when I first saw him was cuss at him. All I did is throw him F-bombs, right? Because it's just, it was so shocking with the prosthetics on, and he even had the cauliflower ear, and he had, the brow. I mean, it was like, oh my God, fuck you, dude. Like, seriously, like, it was incredible.
I'm assuming going to the event, you knew that they were going to make some sort of announcement. Did you have any indication? Did you think maybe it was just going to be like a trailer for the movie? Any indication that you were going to get a Hall of Fame announcement in front of the world?
What they ended up, what was told to me, they said, hey, listen, we want to do a soft reintroduction to the UFC fans at a VIP event in New Jersey. And I'm like, okay. They said, you'll be, in the VIP section. There'll be people take pictures with you. You get to hang out and watch the fight. I'm like, okay. And so when they started rolling the stuff on screen, I thought it was just an updated version of the trailer, right? And so it was definitely a surprise.
The Hall of Fame comes calling. It was some tournaments. It was early in the day, 1997. Your career expands leaps and bounds. Did you ever think that the UFC Hall of Fame was going to come calling for you?
No. Part of, when you do the sport and you participate in it, you're not doing it because you want to get in the Hall of Fame, right? Like, I'm fighting because I want to get in the Hall of Fame, but the but to that is, you hope that if you made any contribution to it that's significant, that you could be recognized. And I think that was one of the things I said, is just the recognition. It's beautiful.
And the last thing I really want to touch on is we saw the UFC Jiu-Jitsu start. I don't know how many people know ADCC, a major part of your career. What does it mean to you to see grappling getting a bigger platform?
Huge. I was so, like, the last 4 years, I went to the first ADCC here at the Thomas and Mack Center, and they had to move it to T-Mobile because it got bigger. And to see that venue sold out 3 nights in a row and be inducted in their Hall of Fame, and to have 4 world championships for them, it's to see it where that is today, because it encompasses a lot more. Kids can get involved, girls can get involved, women can get involved, guys can get involved. It's funny because they call like submission grappling men's yoga. So I'll leave you with that.
Congratulations on all the recent success, Mark Kerr.
Thank you, appreciate it.